What's up, YouTube family? This your girl Paradise.
And this your girl Pocahontas.
Welcome to Klock Dat Podcast episode 2. Oh my God, not the way that just came out. Episode 2. And this is winding down of our 2024. It's actually New Year's Eve. We already took our shot. Clock
Right.
that. So today we're going to be talking about relationships and some of
Yes.
the red flags you should be looking for and that you should date and etc. So I'm gonna let my co-host Pocahontas take over right now.
Okay. So I do feel like you want to pay attention to red flags, but the foundation of a relationship, I'm gonna say, I feel like all our girls, all our women, we should first date multiple people instead of dating one person, so you can be able to notice different little red flags. Because a lot of people, a lot of men specifically, they have every man have a different tactic. So it'll be good for you to be able to date multiple people where you can be able to see the different red flags.
Right, right. And I say to start off, I know it's a high number, it's a big number, but I say 10. I think you should start off with 10 people you should be dating. Get different nationality, different personalities, different races. I say races.
Racist,
That,
right?
you know, my shot
I
catching up.
got you. I got
Different
you.
races, different races, nationalities, personalities. All different cultures
Right.
because everybody's built different. Everybody's different. Everybody's not the same. So 10 people is a
Yeah.
good because out of that 10, you're only gonna get 4 good people out of that 4.
Right.
I mean, out of
But
that 10.
we're not saying sleep with 10 people.
Right. We ain't saying lay down with and open your legs for any and everybody, everybody you
Right,
date.
because we big on energy now. You don't want to be
Swapping energies.
swapping
It's
energies, and
called
you know
soul
you have to
ties.
walk.
Soul ties is something serious out there.
That's real serious. So I feel like a first red flag with a guy is when you dating, if
Mm-hmm.
he texts you only at a certain time and he
Mm-hmm.
stopped texting you at a certain time.
Right. And I feel like another red flag if they don't be 100 with you from the start. Like if you got a baby mama and you got kids, let that be known. I got a baby
Mm-hmm.
mama, I got kids. This is my youngest age and this is my oldest age. So we could figure out if we want to be with you or not. Because say for instance, if I don't have no kids and you have kids, and I'm only looking for people that don't got no kids, I need to know that from up front. So I won't waste
Right.
your time and you won't be wasting my time.
Right. And then also you want to pay attention to when you're on a date with a guy, if he's being disrespectful to women, just disrespectful to
Right.
people in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because that tell a lot. Eventually, if he's being disrespectful to strangers or even his family or friends, then no, eventually he's gonna be disrespectful to
Respectful
you.
to
So
you.
you have to pay attention to
Exactly.
that too.
Right. That's definitely a red flag. He gotta be respectful. You gotta bring something to the table. Don't just be
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm this and that. No, you gotta bring something to the table. What do you see in your future? Do you see me in your
Right.
future? Do you see multiple women in your future? I need to know because a lot of men out here is for everybody. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people out here I feel like should be in poly relationships because you not just want one woman.
Right.
So that should be told up front. I like multiple women. I don't want to just settle down with one woman. Would you like to be in a poly relationship with me? Because this is what I want. Let me have a decision. Because
Right.
I feel like it will work if you come foot forward and say, I want a poly relationship. That woman might be down for that too. She
Right.
just was afraid to say it because she didn't want to come off weird or she doing too much type.
Right. And some people are down with that, and some people that might
Exactly.
be a red flag for you. But also,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like communication. Make sure that
Right.
man can communicate with you, because some of
Right.
these
Right.
men don't know how to communicate. So
Communicate.
in the dating stage or friendship stage, you want to make sure y'all go out to dinner and stuff like that, and he able to hold a
With
conversation.
conversation.
So you
Yes.
probably need to write a little things down that you want to ask, because I mean I know it's some of us females too. We can get shy when we get around guys that we really like, and we tend to not know what to say either. But we definitely, especially if you looking to settle down eventually, because I know
Mm-hmm.
some people probably just playing. So if you playing, then I mean,
Right.
hey,
Right.
you play your game. But a person that's ready to settle down, you want to make sure you got somebody that can communicate with you, because
Right.
once you
Right.
get in
Right.
a relationship with that person, if they can't communicate with you in the
It's
beginning,
not
what
gonna
makes you
work.
think? And men
Exactly.
tend to run, and women too, when it's
Mm-hmm.
time to get serious.
Right. And yeah, like she said, communication is the key. You got to communicate, because
You got to.
communication will hold the relationship together. Without communication, there's no relationship. I ain't
Right.
talking about me texting you, you texting me. No, you only could communicate through text message. I need a face-to-face, an adult conversation. We could go back and forth and have dialogue. I don't need you to be stuck and feeling intimidated. When I tell you or ask you something or talking to you, having an adult conversation, you don't know how to communicate with me. That's a red flag.
Right.
Don't just communicate through a text message, because a lot of guys nowadays, they only want to communicate and say what they feel and how they feel through a text
Mm-hmm.
message. But when it's time to
Right.
say that first, hands on and face to face, they tend to freeze up. But you
Right.
have
And
all this to say in a text message, but you
that's
can't
true.
tell me the same thing you said through that text message to my face.
Mm-hmm. And
Something is
then
off.
another thing I think too, you want to make sure you got somebody that don't have too many problems. Because
Mm,
a person that's just got too many problems, when you meet them,
right.
them problems, if you end up in a relationship with them, it's gonna leak over into your world. So yeah, and
Hmm.
you got a little problem too. Not all of a sudden y'all both got problems, which is gonna cause fights, arguments, and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So
It's gonna become
be
toxic.
yes, pay attention to those red flags.
Yeah.
Because one thing about us as people, we will kind of tell people live the truth, even if we
Hmm.
trying to lie. So you pay
Hmm.
attention and stay aware of that too.
Right, right, right. Too much baggage
Mm-hmm.
is too much to bring into a relationship. It's okay to bring one or two baggage.
Basic life stuff, because we
Yeah.
all go through
Don't
stuff.
be bringing in, oh, you still not over your ex and you been broken, and I ain't got time to be fixing billing no nigga. I ain't got
Because you're
time.
not over her,
Well,
right? Most
let me
likely.
rephrase that. I ain't got time to bill a guy, a man. I don't have time to that. I'm not going to bill a bear to bill a man. I
Right.
don't need that. I need somebody that's already full established and know what he want. I don't need nobody that having mother issues who need a mother figure. I can be your
Right.
mother figure. What if I got 5 kids already? That means you
Right.
my sixth child. I have to take care of. No, I
We
need a
need to
man
meet
that's,
each other in the middle
yes,
where we can
headstrong.
balance each other out.
That balance each other out, because some of these relationships, me, I feel like I be bringing 100% to the table and they only bring it 5 or 10,
Right.
15, 25. You need somebody that's going to be 50-50. You bring it 50%, he bring it 50%.
Mm-hmm.
That makes y'all 100%.
And that's why we say date multiple people,
Mm-hmm.
because
Date.
you'll be able to put him in this category, he in category
Mm-hmm.
A, B,
Right,
and C.
right,
No, he probably make the cut. Nah, I don't want to talk to him no more. But
right, right.
also make sure that they have goals too, because when we get in this relationship,
Exactly.
what we doing, where we
Mm-hmm.
going.
Right, right.
So
Right,
yes,
right.
because if you
Goals.
ain't got no
Goals is the
goals,
number one thing.
then
Mm-hmm.
you gonna make me lazy. You gonna make me slack. So like we
Because
kind
your
of gotta
energy,
build each other.
right? Because your energy gonna wear off on me eventually. If we dating, they always say, if you ever heard this saying, when you date somebody for a long time, y'all start to look alike.
Right.
Sometimes when you date somebody for a long time, y'all start to act alike, or their energy comes into your energy. And if you was a motivated person that always on the go and outgoing, and that person was just lazy and not doing shit, it's gonna fall. It's gonna eventually come onto you. You feel me?
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You gonna end up tend to do, because they it's a saying too, like
Birds
for
of
instance, I'm
suffer.
gonna give it. You remember when and this when Sierra was with a Future, they was like she was smoking, she was doing all this, but when she got with her husband, she was doing
Hmm.
other things. So we tend to follow
Right,
our men too,
right,
because one
right,
thing
right.
about us women, we like to be led, but we don't
Hmm.
want to be led down dead end or the
Right.
wrong way.
Oh, wrong path. Right.
Right.
Exactly.
So that's
So
definitely
a
you want to
question
make
to
sure.
you.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you think, okay, how can I put this? When you think a woman should be submissive to the man?
Um, I think you shouldn't give your all in the beginning dating. I think you should be nice and make sure it's equal. But I really feel like you should really do that when you're married. Not saying you gotta be hard or anything, but it's certain things that you gotta set boundaries for in the beginning. Long
Okay.
as he's giving you that same energy back and you feel the love and you're
Mm-hmm.
not seeing no changes, then yeah. But when you start seeing little red flags, you need to pull yourself back and kind of stand on your 10 and know, okay, no, I'm not gonna put myself in this situation. But I feel like you can be submissive. You can do that. Like ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as you got the right person.
Right. I feel like, me personally, being submissive, you got to show me that you're a man to be submissive. If I
Yeah.
have to being a man and a woman in a relationship, I'm not being submissive to somebody that's not doing a man's job or what a man's supposed to be doing.
Right.
I only be submissive to a man, a real man. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Because
Right.
it's like,
Yes.
I'm not going to be submissive to somebody that's not doing or pulling their part as a man. That means
Right.
taking care of home as a man or doing what you're supposed to do as a man. Why would I be submissive to somebody that's not doing his part?
All right. And also, I think you need to pay attention to guys that are women too, because this for my
Mama
women and
boys.
men. People that say what they have done so much for people.
Oh, yes, because that mean they ain't do it out of the kindness of their heart.
Exactly, because most likely they gonna, if they buy you something or whatever, whatever, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I did this for you, did that for you." You don't want to deal with that type of person either.
Right. You don't. It's like an Indian giver.
It,
Like, I
it
gave
is
you
an
this, now I
Indian.
want it back. We ain't together no more. Type shit. Like, yeah, don't bring up what you did for me. This and the other, because at the end of the day, if you
She
did
called
this
my
from the
phone
top,
and she
huh?
called my phone and it went out. Yeah, so make sure you pay attention to the red flags of them Indian givers, because baby, you don't want nobody to talk about what they have done for
Like,
you.
give me them shoes I
Give them them
bought you two
shoes.
weeks ago. Baby, you can have these shoes.
Oh, and another thing, if they have kids and they saying, "Oh, my baby mama, she don't let me see my baby." Some of them are not lying, but some of them just don't take care of their kids either.
Right. And you only want it on holidays to just take pictures for the gram or Facebook.
Exactly.
You the
But
picture dad.
right, but you guys, we was kind of just doing a little short tonight. We definitely thank you guys for watching our video. We make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be back with more discussions.
Yeah. And make sure you share this video. We
Mm-hmm.
need everybody to share. I don't care if it's a grandma, granddad, sister, brother, niece,
Right.
nephews. We need this video to be shared because we're not the only ones going through this.
Right.
Everybody needs to know this.
That's
Everybody
right.
needs to hear this. Who don't want to hear about a relationship and some of the red flags of what's going on in people's lives, you know? So
Yep.
thank you for tuning in to Clock That Podcast,
And make
episode 2.
sure y'all put some comments down there too. Let us know some red flags too now.
Right. Let us know some of the red flags y'all ignored. Because I know a
Right.
lot of people out there ignored a lot of red flags. Because, baby, I'm finna be in the comment section. The
Okay.
comment section.
Clock
Type
that.
that. So thank you for tuning in to Clock That Podcast. I'm your host, Paradise.
And I'm your girl, Pocahontas.
And Happy New Year's.
Bye.
Happy
Be safe.
2025. Be safe, everybody. We love y'all.
All right.